All right. Says we're live. Hello. How are we? It's happy Monday because it is Monday. Happy 4/11/22, or 11422 if you are outside of the U.S. um, I'm hoping that I can get a good bit of words today. I left off at I think a decent place to pick up again today. In sort of like in about 3/4 of the way done through a scene. So I'm hoping that momentum of finishing that scene will allow me to kind of keep on rolling, if you will. Yeah, so that's the hope for today. Let me know if y'all can hear the laundry in the background. If you can and it bothers you, I can put a pause on it because at the moment it's just the dryer, I think. So, yeah. Let me know if you can hear it and it is bothersome. Yeah. I have not yet pulled a card for today, so I do not know if we are going to be continuing with the bird theme or not, but we will have to see in a moment. But first, let me say hello. Megan is here. Hello. You had the most unusual breakfast. Leftover steak. Ooh, nice. And then a few minutes later, a handful of Sour Patch Kids. You must be in a mood today. Protein and citrus flavoring, because I mean Sour Patch Kids are essentially sugar and citric acid. So Kai is here. Hello. Can only be here for an hour today, so as you are off to see the Batman tonight. Ooh, nice. Megan says, ooh, that sounds fun. I hope you enjoy the movie. Yes. I hope it's a good rendition of Batman, because Kai says to Megan, I can get into such bad habits of having sweets for breakfast, and thank you. Batman was good. Okay. CB, excellent. Good. We know that it's good then. Okay, but you won't spoil it. Thank you. Cyanide is here. Hello. Kai says, I'm excited. You seem to have only been watching bad or mediocre films recently. Yes. I mean, there is a joy in watching a bad movie, but you have to go in knowing that it's going to be a bad movie, and then you can enjoy the ridiculousness of it. If you go in expecting it to be good and it's terrible, then it's not a fun experience. So Stacy says hello. Hello, Stacy. And Freya is here. Hello, hello. How are you? And Elizabeth is here. Hello. Welcome. Are you lesson planning, grading, wedding planning, or journaling today? Or just having fun? CB says Sonic the Hedgehog 2 was very good. You saw that on April 1st. Nice. And it was really funny. Good. Good, good. Monique is here. Hey, how are you? Elizabeth says, I'm having Easter break. Oh, yay. Sipping a mimosa and making posters for the wedding in Canva. Having a grand old time. That sounds lovely. It does. Monique says, trying to find a therapist you can talk to this month, but finding a therapist available this month ain't easy. That is true, yeah. Therapists sometimes have very, very booked schedules. Becca is here. Hello. Welcome. How are you today? Megan says, no dryer sounds that you can hear. Okay, good. Good, good. Oh, Becca continued the bird sprint for us. Okay, so you pulled the owl today. Excellent. Okay, good. More birds. Cool Gamer says, hello. Hello, welcome. You booked Doctor Strange, but you completely forgot about the second Downton Abbey movie. Oh no. Guys, as I will say that you enjoyed Malignant a lot more than you thought you would because you were expecting it to be awful. Yeah, it's not the case. If you go in expecting the worst, you know it, you can just enjoy the ridiculousness. And that's, I think, some of my favorite parts about the bad movies. Megan says, I saw Lost City a couple days ago. It was pretty good, but the trailer gives away too much of the film, in your opinion. Still funny to watch, but you recommend it. Gotcha. CB says, I'm going to see if I can figure out if you can, book to see that as well. Gotcha. And Stacy pulled the vulture. Okay, so we are still, even if I don't pull a bird card, we are apparently still on the bird path. All right, what will it be? Oh, it's a dragonfly. Okay, so not necessarily bird, but still flying creature thing. All right, so dragonfly is going to be on the screen in just a little bit. Let me find the sing the alphabet to myself. Here we go. All right, so dragonfly is going to be on the screen in 3, 2, 1. Other side. Here we go. Dragonfly is now on the screen. The truth transcends illusion is your main message for today. The dragonfly spirit is here to remind you of the wisdom and truth available at all times in the hidden realms. Just as the dragonfly catches your eye with its reflective wings and body, the dragonfly appears to tell you to pay attention to the truth beyond the illusion and recognize the insights that come seemingly out of nowhere, peeking through from behind the veil. In the realm of the spirit, there is far more wisdom than you can perceive with your senses, and there is a deep knowing that you are not separate or alone, for a higher power recognizes you and loves you beyond measure. Fear dissipates as you realize you are embraced by the nurturing force that is everywhere, always in communication with you. Alighting when you are preoccupied, the dragonfly sends this message. You exist in unity with all, including the protective spirits who share their wisdom, and you are being nudged along a path that your soul needs to travel to have the experience it craves. Love exists in many forms, and sometimes we overlook it when we don't recognize a particular form. Pay attention to the signs now. They remind you that each of us have inspired dreams seamlessly sewn into the fabric of the invisible world, and there is a great consciousness that exists in seemingly empty spaces, guiding us on our journey. Open to the truth, letting the wisdom of the hidden realms inform you, providing insights into your conscious as your mind would rather overlook it. Okay, so finding truth, paying attention to the signs, and maybe delving a little deeper than what would necessarily first be obvious. And then there's always the good old, like, you're a part of something bigger and it is meaningful. And yes, you do indeed need to travel whatever path your soul and your heart has set you on, because that's what you need. So there you go. Definitely a good card. I like that it's telling you, so you have to look for those signs of synchronicity, look for those hidden depths of things, look for something that's beyond the obvious. And that is very true for writing as well, because if you are editing, you not only have to look at commas and things, but you also have to look for making sure that your plot line has like a timeline continuity. You have to make sure that you are structuring it the way that's helping your character grow and things like that. So yes, not just surface level, but you got to delve a little bit deeper. So things for that as well. And as we're writing and building our stories the first time, maybe not necessarily going for the obvious motive, like maybe looking for a little deeper motive. So that's always a nice thing to sort of get your brain going and thinking about how you can make your story have more depth, have your characters with more depth, and things like that. So, all right. Okay, so the dragonfly is Charlie's favorite. Yes. You love dragonflies. Yes. They're so cool. The vulture is that nothing is wasted. Yes. So time and effort that you put in, even if this draft is not it is not wasted. You are honing your skills. So the vulture is a funny one because the assassins in your Caesar retelling call your version of Caesar a vulture. There you go. So maybe you're supposed to be working on that today. Who knows? Heather says hello and waves. Hello. Yes. Okay. So with that dragonfly, owl, and vulture flying creature spirits in mind, let's do our first sprint. I have rolled it back down to I've rolled the 20-minute down to a 15 because I feel like I need to do a little shorter sprint to get my brain into things today and just kind of work through a couple of the back and forth that I usually do between my planner and the what is over here? That's, yeah, I'm gonna need that in a second. Sorry, distracted. All right, so here we go. Okay, 1, save your document if you've already been working this morning. 2, make sure that you have something to hydrate with. Cheers. 3, make sure that you straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take one. Make sure you refill your hydration and get sustenance and stretch every now and then if you need those breaks. But here we go. 15-minute warm-up sprint in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. how was it? That was the first sprint. I wrote 213 words after I got done with my planner. So, good. My main character is, in this scene, she's listing the things that she thinks the Duke will need when he's looking for a contract relation partner. And so she's listing characteristics that essentially she will fit. But she doesn't know that because she's not really paying attention to him. At least not in that way yet. So, and then he will get to offer her the thing that she wants or needs, which is help in finding the murderer. So, yes, will be good. Hopefully will be entertaining too. So, alrighty, let's scroll and see how we're doing. Misha is here. Hello, how are you? Hope you're doing well. How many things do you have left on your to-do list? And Sarah says, always save. Yes. So awesome at reminding people to save and take care of yourself. Well, this came out of a need because I also needed to tell myself these things. So I'm just glad I can take you along with me. Because I do not want to lose the amount of chunks of text that I have lost in the past. So, you know, paranoid over here. Kai says, I also like taking a sip of water with you. Oh, good. You love water, but you can accidentally not drink for the whole day, and then you think your thirst is hunger. Yes, I have done that quite regularly, which is one of the reasons why we have those reminders. Yes. Devin is here. Howdy. How are you? And Monique says, sigh, I did it as much as I could in regards to finding a therapist for now. Sometimes that's all you can do. And on to working on chapter 9 of your sci-fi fic. Excellent. JL is here. Hello. Hello, Devin. As always, your playlists are the MVP. Yes, most valuable playlists, indeed. That's where I said hello to Devin. And Kai says to Monique, I hope you're able to find someone soon. Is there a waiting list that you can be on in the meantime? You were on one for about 5 months until you got an appointment in the UK. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of medical doctors here over in the US do have waiting lists. So maybe. Misha says to Jail, hello, didn't forget about you, but you've been struggling with headaches this weekend. Oh no. Hopefully you feel better. CB got 0 words because you're still trying to figure out how to book a movie at the cheap cinema. Good luck with that. We all prefer the cheap cinema rather than the expensive. Because, you know, cheap. Misha says, mostly working and trying to prevent a headache from trying to come back over, from going back over to a migraine. Gotcha. Elizabeth says, I'm having so much fun designing these posters, and we're going to have an Easter egg hunt. Oh, that's so fun. I love that. And Becca managed to edit 4 pages. Excellent. Good. CB actually got 5 words. Yay! You gave up with the cinema, so you got 5 words. Gotcha. 146 for Kai. You wrote a paragraph that you're really proud of. Yay! That's awesome. JL says, Misha, no worries. I may wait until after summer to do the cover and everything. You have a companion book that you're almost done with. You think you would like to release both at the same time as a set. Hope you feel better soon. Yes. Rachel is here. Hello. You finished your Medium article, so you're going to need to start on something else. Maybe the camp project revisions. Ooh. So are you doing revisions as your camp project, or are you already done with your camp project and have moved on to revisions? Either way, good luck with revisions, if that's what you wind up doing. Kai says to CB, are you able to go there in person to book? Anne is here. Hello. You got about 288, but had to stop to get lunch out of the oven. That is perfectly fine. We do not want you to burn your lunch. JL says, I've been going really hard since November. You think you just want to enjoy the warm weather and get back to full focus in the fall. Still right, but at a much more forgiving pace. That is true. And I have heard some people talk about being more productive in specific seasons. And so that might be one of the things that just sort of like your natural rhythm is to be outdoors when the weather is nice and be indoors and super, super creative after you have absorbed all of that outside energy and the weather is too cold and nasty to go out. So Misha says, 17 things left to do, but you have limited time. And your government just instituted rolling blackouts again. Gotcha. JL says, wow, Misha, hope things turn for the better soon. Me too. And there is the link for the most valuable playlist, Devin's playlist. And Misha says to JL, thanks. I'm hoping they improve once you start to properly rest. Yes. CB says, I could go in person, but the problem is the staff is either not much use or who knows. Yeah, sometimes. Monique says, you forgot about the end of the sprint. Oh no. JL says, definitely rest. So important for good health. Yes. The crew in Monique's sci-fi work in progress had checked into a swanky hotel. Bayani has taken a shower and treated a wound that she got from the last scuffle. However, her love interest, Laurent, has walked in on her wearing a bathrobe just after she finished showering. Ooh. Perhaps spicy times? Megan says, Easter egg hunts reminds you of a scene in the Gilmore Girls where Kirk forgot the Easter eggs where they were and they all rotted and made... Oh, no. Well, that's if you use, like, proper eggs. If you use the little plastic eggs. Maybe not. Needless to say, there's a bit of a misunderstanding with your two characters. She got mad, he got drunk. Megan says, I'm definitely most productive in summer. Yeah. Rachel says, I began the camp project late, but realized you can do editing and revisions and not just writing this time around, unlike November. So you're revising. The goal is to be done by the end of the month. Yes. Love that for you. And JL says, I definitely write easier and better in the fall and winter. Yes. CB says, you tried to ask about something before and they were just unhelpful. Oh, no. Frustrating. All right, let's go for the next sprint. We're going to use one of Laura's beautiful bouquet timers. And this is sprint number 2, which means it is the self-promo sprint. So if you have something you would like to promote, that means your YouTube channel, your Twitch channel, your Amazon author page, your Etsy store, your social media handles, your websites, your blogs, your coffee accounts, whatever it is you would like to promote, now's the time to do so. Just remember that if you do not have the blue wrench of power, you will not be able to post direct links. You can get around this by spelling out the dot and .com. And so don't forget to promote yourself. Other than that, don't forget to save. That's number 1. I have now saved mine. Number 2, don't forget to hydrate. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And don't forget to give your hands and wrists an extra stretch if you feel like they are tight. That was number 3. Number 4, make sure that if you need a break to refill your hydration, to get a snack, to walk around, whatever it is you need to do, make sure you are taking care of yourself as we are writing. But here we go. Second sprint, 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! All right. That was sprint number 2. A deal has been offered with the 2 characters. The Duke has sort of like found the key to levering her into this temporary contract relationship. It's going to be one of those stories. Gotta love those tropes. They make things, they make outlines and storylines very familiar, but also helpful in some ways. So, yes, he has sweetened the pot with offering to contact an acquaintance of his who runs a private investigation firm to help investigate the culprit. And he's not only going to contact said person, he's also going to pay the investigation fees for her if she is willing to be his shield and guard his chastity from the culprits who want to mess with his reputation. And we have an interfering minor antagonist who wants to be the Duchess, but she shall not be the Duchess. Spoilers. Yes. Okay. So it's happening. This shiny new idea apparently just is insisting on being written this month. So there we go. That's what we're doing. I have a temporary title. I don't know if it will stay this way or not, but we shall see. Yeah, I don't know. The dialogue is mostly decent, pretty good. I have some chunks that I feel like are a little too long that I can maybe break up. But that will be editing, and I just want to kind of get this idea down. So here we go. What am I up to, by the way? I'm now up to 558. So I got about 340 words. I'm at, yeah. So this scene is actually really 4 scenes in one. And so this chunk is up to about 4,000 words, which means each scene's about 1,000-ish. So that's relatively decent, I think. Yes. So it's going. I mean, I still don't really know like what else, because this is did not outline this, did not, I don't know. This is just shiny new ideas, insistent. So here we are. All right. Don't forget that was the self-promo sprint, so don't forget to promote yourself. I'm going to run through these and see what all you're promoting. Megan says, I'm writing sales copy starting at $15 for 150 words. If you need people to take action, I'm your gal. And here is the Fiverr link in case you need some copy written for you. So if like marketing under captions under Instagram, descriptions, etc., things like that. Megan says, my last video talks about the 5 C's of good copywriting, getting people to take action, and it briefly goes over one of your Fiverr gigs, and there's the link to that video. Heather says, I'm a freelance editor specializing in line editing, copy editing, and proofreading for independent authors, and there is the link for that. You have openings for May still. Excellent. Devin says, here's all my stuff, your link tree, and there you are. And here's all the playlists, the most valuable playlist, the MVP. And Misha says, I run sprints and will eventually start posting content again at, and here's the YouTube channel link. You'll also be taking freelance editing and design contracts soon. CB logged into your account and found the film, but it's still not letting you book. Possibly it's too early. You want to book so that you don't accidentally forget about something on the same day. Yeah, I know there are some limits for certain theaters. They either do it by like the week or the month. So it might be one of those situations, yeah. Devin says, the authortube writing conference is coming in July. More presenters and moderators are needed. Sign up here at theauthortubewritingconference.com. JL says, Kai, yes, Nano is where it all began. Ah, yes. Heather says, here's my channel, here is my channel, and Heather hosts sprints on Sundays, except for you'll be off for the rest of the month. You have content related to editing coming out in May. Monique says, please remind me, after I finish working on this chapter, you need to fold your laundry. You need to fold this laundry after you finish this chapter. There's your reminder. I'm sorry, I'm terrible at reminders for later. So, Heather says, I also have an Etsy shop, art for writers and lovers of fantasy and sci-fi, and here is the link for that. And Julie says, I'm here. I'm a bit smidge late, but that's okay. It's the Dawdling Writer channel. Dawdle on in whenever you like. Heather says, here's one of my items made with ink and watercolor on a gel press. You pulled a print onto watercolor paper, and then the resulting images looked a bit like mountains, so you stamped a dragon on it. Nice. And there is the listing. Excellent. Thank you. And Becca says, I dawdled. Lol. Yes, dawdling is also a part of things. But if you were brainstorming during said dawdling, that's fine too. Or if you were productive in some other way, that's fine too. Plus, sometimes you just need a break from editing, so I don't blame you. Kai got 629. Nice. You got into weird zone that sprint. That sounds like a great zone to be in. CB says 477 words. Nice. And here's our excerpt. My name is Shane McMahon. I still cannot pronounce this name. I'm sorry. McMahon. I just can't do it. I don't know. I'm your girlfriend's cousin. Okay, firstly, pal, she's not just my girlfriend, she's my soulmate. And secondly, you have some chutzpah showing your face around here. Yes. And Elizabeth says, promo, yes, my channel. Here it is. And you can find Elizabeth on Instagram as a little about books. But you got absorbed into the world of Canva, that spread. Yes, that is easily done. Mr. Kempa says, and that is done. The chapter? Yes, the chapter. So that means, is it time for you to do laundry? Rachel says, I love Canva. Oh, don't we all? I love it so much. And I still have just the free version. And I'm trying to remember. Oh gosh, I wrote it down at some point. But there was a really cool sort of intro, outro, animated intro and outro that I saw on an AuthorTube channel. And it was absolutely gorgeous. It was like the forest was moving and very cool. I'm trying to remember who wrote it or who had it. And I asked them specifically about it, and they said that they made it in Canva, but it was like the paid version of Canva. And I was like, oh, I must eventually go in the budget for it so that I can make cool things like that. Yes. Okay, so yes, now Monique is going to go do the laundry. Misha says, had dinner, listened to a podcast. Your headache isn't going to let me do the work I wanted to do. Oh no. The website you need to upload doesn't have a dark mode. Oh, so it's making your eyes burn, which that's not helpful. Stacy says, I made a massive mistake and you're trying to fix it now. Oh no. Misha says, to Devin, the conference looks great, but the time difference would kind of kill me. That is true. Yes. Elizabeth says, same to Rachel, especially since you can use the templates as a base and you're horrible at color combinations and stuff. Yes, so this is this is one of the things I love about using the templates and then just altering them, is because I'm not great at typography matching. So like the thin versus thick and the sort of like print versus like fancified, you're supposed to have some sort of combo of those to contrast. And I, I'm not good at that on my own. So I like using the templates and then just sort of adjusting them, which is great. And yes, the color combos is also nice too. Lisbeth says to Monique, you can do it. Yes. And Becca is going to be streaming Wednesdays and Fridays. Yes. And there's Becca's channel. Excellent. And Nicole is here. Hello, hello. You just got done with your live stream 30 minutes ago. Welcome. You do yours at noon Eastern over on your channel, but alas, your slow writer butt didn't get your word goal for today. Well, hopefully we can help you out with a couple more sprints. Apparently, yes. But I still have the freed version, so I can't. Stacy fixed the mistake. Yay! So now you can move forward. Though you also need to switch over the laundry as well. Yeah, it's just laundry day, apparently. Misha also needs to unpack laundry. That might be what you do next. Okay, there we go. And there is Nicole's channel. Yes, excellent. All right, so y'all don't forget to go back through the chat, and if there is someone that you have not seen, make sure that you follow your fellow writers. But we are going to share the screen again. And we're going to do another Pomodoro sprint, 25 minutes. All right, so 1, don't forget to save. It's now saved. 2, don't forget to hydrate. Cheers. Welcome, Tara. 3, make sure that you straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Give yourself a wrist and hand or arm stretch if you feel you need that. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take one. If you need to refill your hydration or get a snack or just get your blood circulating, or you need to do the laundry too, make sure that you are taking care of yourself as we are writing. So here we go, 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, right. How was it? I'm now at 1020. What was I at last time? I think that might be about 500 words. I think. Maybe. Somewhere along in there. Don't know. Either way, I finally sort of like got the next bit of scene rolling. I think it'll go okay. I think it will go okay. I'm trying to figure out what's going to come next after this scene. So, but I think I have an idea. So I'm going to hit save just in case. But yes. All right. So let's see. Where were we? So Tara popped in just before that sprint and said, hello, everyone. First time sprinting here, but seeing some familiar faces. Excellent. Welcome and hope you enjoy. Kai said, laundry day always reminds you of Dr. Horrible. Oh. Devin said, welcome to Tara. Misha says, oh no, I have nothing to hydrate with. This was for the previous reminder. Kai said, good luck to everyone. Tara said, hello to Devin. Devin says, Tara and I live in the same area. Ooh, nice. Another Canadian to join. And here's Tara's website, and Tara-Wyatt.com. Tara says, thanks to Devin. Julie says, I transferred some notes for book 3 into your new novel notebook. Still reacquainting yourself with where you were this book. You're going to take a small break and read outside. Fair enough. Enjoy the nicer weather. CB got 674 words. Nice. That's awesome. Nicole got 227 words. Best sprint of the day so far. Excellent. Yay. You always do better with longer sprints. Well, then you definitely enjoy, I know Julie at Pages and Pens does 45-minute sprints Sunday nights at 8 p.m. Julie, do you sprint on any other days? Let us know. Yeah, so there's always longer sprints to be had. Elizabeth said, I have made several versions of this poster, and you have some that you're happy with. You're going to show them to the fiance. Nice. Yay. Becca got through editing a chapter. Yay. CB says, quote, Mr. Stark, you have an 8.5-year-old daughter, and I'm here to bring her to live with you. Who's her mother? Maya Henson. Ooh. Dun, dun, dun. The reveal. Tara got 818 words that time. Excellent. Yay. That's a nice chunk of words. Nice chunk. Stacy says, I'm getting close to your finishing point for the day. Excellent. Saturdays at 11 a.m. Eastern for the month, but this coming Saturday you're doing 10 a.m. Eastern through 10 p.m. Eastern all day. And are you doing your usual Sundays as well? I guess there is Pages and Pens. Excellent. Okay. But yes, I remember you mentioning last night the 12-hour a-thon. So good luck with that. Yes. Okay. All right. I feel like I'm doing okay. Like it's a decent mix of dialogue. I don't know. I feel like I'm always kind of like switching pretty hardcore between dialogue and prose. I don't have like a real good mix as of right now. But that is something that can be changed and added later. Like this part, I'm trying to focus more on the prose because there needs to be like the internal changing and shifting. instead of the verbal stuff. So, you know, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Yes, okay, still Sundays at 8 p.m. as well. Okay, excellent. Misha called you Gran. She's still on the phone with her. Nice. Love time with Gran. Hashtag Easter sprints. Yes. CB says, oh, that's nice. Talk with Gran. Yes. Side note, love the earrings. Oh, yay. Thank you. Where did I get these from? I think I got these from Walmart. Either Walmart or Target. But yes, I like them. They're fun. 8 p.m. Eastern is midnight for you, so it's too late, unfortunately. Gotcha. Gotcha. That's why sometimes we join the replay gang too. The stream hoppers and the replay gangs. All right, so it is 2:46. We've got about 15-ish minutes. So I think what we will do is I'm going to let's see, playlist. Oh dear, what have I done? Oh, I need to reorganize my playlist apparently. There we are. All right, do I have a 10-minute? Well, sort of. We'll just roll this one down. It's fine. And y'all can't see what I'm doing, so you're like, what are you doing? All right, we will scroll this one down to right about the 10-minute-ish mark. It's kind of close. Oh. Yeah, close enough. All right. Okay. Alrighty, so we will do this as a cool down and then say our goodbyes. And yes, also bubbles. I'm going to try not to distract myself with the bubbles in the candle, but no promises. So here we go. 1, save your document. 2, make sure you have something to hydrate with and take a sip. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take one. Here we go with our little cool down sprint in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right. That was the 4th sprint. What are we at now? I'm at 1271 for the stream. I'm at 4757 for this string of scenes. I haven't chopped them out yet. I'm just like, I'm just trying to get them done. Yeah, so I've put in where I think I'm going to break the first 2 scenes apart. But I'm going to have to figure out where scene 3 and 4 need to be separated. But yeah, and I mean, for now, I'm just continuing, and there has been no real time jump as of yet. So we're good for this chunk of scenes as for like time continuity. So I don't have to worry about that. Essentially what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get done with this. Like they have to leave this event, and then I will have a time jump and a scene break for the next morning. But yes, so far it's going pretty well, but apparently I cannot spell etiquette because it's apparently spelled wrong. Says the red squiggly. Oh, that's why. Okay. I always want to put 2 T's in both places, and it's just 1 T and then 2 T's for etiquette. Just in case you needed to know. But yes, there we are. So don't forget to save. Save. Save again now that I've added that quotation mark. But yes, how did we do? Your first drafts are dialogue heavy. You have to add in prose and scene transitions during revisions. My natural inclination is to like just do prose. And so I have learned over the years that I've got to do dialogue to break things up. And so I have in the last couple of years done my best to add dialogue as I write. But then I'm like so concentrated on adding the dialogue that I forget to go back to the prose for like entire chunks of pages. So I need to be better about having a bit of a balance. So let's see, smiley faces. Heather did dishwasher duty, cleaned the kitchen, made and ate a small lunch. Excellent. Nicole's got to go and pick up the daughter from band practice. Probably also feed daughter, but, plan. Heather says, I'm also getting quite tired. Thanks for the sprints. You're welcome. Yeah, and I left the 3rd sprint banner on, so I changed that. So thank you, Devin, for noticing for me. CB says, just found out that the show your aunt booked for the month last year got canceled and is going to be rescheduled. Fingers crossed that it's not when you're in New York City. Hope so. I hope everything works out. And you get 131. Excellent. And 1287 for the stream. Oh, you beat me. I got 1271 for the stream. You got 1287. Oh, so close. Tara got another 131 words and worked in your plotting notebook. Excellent. Yay. All right. Elizabeth says, that's me done for the day. Writing of the speech will be pushed till tomorrow, but at least you got your posters done, right? Or marked up. CB's at 43,187 in total for the month. I'm sure you have me beat there. 100%, because I have not gotten anywhere close to that. I don't even know if I've broken 10K at this point. Like I've had several off days. So Stacy says, I am close to the end, maybe another 5 minutes. Ooh, nice. JL says, have a great day. See y'all in the next one. Excellent. Yes. So let me pop Devin's playlist in. It's also in the description, should you need it there. But yes, so don't forget to save. Don't forget to hydrate, finish off whatever else you need. Yes, I agree. CB is AuthorTube champion for word count speed. Like, definitely. Um, Ooh, okay. So Mallory Cooper and Barrett Laurie are doing streams right now. Awesome. You're welcome, Becca. I'm glad you got a lot done. Woohoo! Yes, indeed. All right. Thanks for joining me, and I will see y'all on Wednesday. And that's going to be my last day streaming for a week since I'm going on the road trip. So you will see me Wednesday, and then you will not see me till the following Wednesday. Hopefully, I'll be able to get in the chats, but I will not be like face cam doing live until the 20th after this Wednesday. So I'll be here Wednesday, and then on the 20th. So I will see y'all in the chats. Don't forget to save and bye.